All right, what's up, guys? It is Bobby Roast Beef, and we're looking at 9:30 in the morning on a beautiful Thursday. We've got bright, sunny skies. We just came out of a really cold dip in temperatures, and we're going to go and try and check off some boxes for the scavenger hunt. So I will see you guys in a bit. Yeah, another boat.
Good, man. Everything.
Dude, I'm really upset.
Shut up. No more.
Catching a bunch of different.
Yes, Bobby's card. You expected anything different?
That's awesome, man. You guys have a good one, all right? That side, God, I can't believe nobody's even in there. You know, I might have been fished the hell out. Who knows? That's the thing. I'm gonna fish this a little bit faster. A little bit of cloud cover, a little bit of cloud cover, a little bit of wind. Well, it's not dead calm. We'll see what we can put together. If anything, I gotta speed this up just a hair. Come on, a little bit of a tappy tap there, possibly. Crappie, rock bass. Ooh, that was a fucking bite, wasn't it? That was a bite. That was a bite. Probably, let's be honest, more than likely that was a dink bass or a snot rocket, although could have been a trout. Sometimes those trout are fucking really dumb. Sometimes they're really dumb. I'm not seeing any follows. See, sometimes if you get a strike, they're just so turned off from that one presentation that you gotta shift gears. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw something really subtle, and I know this is a mucky bottom. So what I'm gonna throw is a drop shot, and it's already rigged nicely. Just right over in that area, like that. Because this could potentially get bit, you know. It's a little bit slower. Well, right now I'm just looking for clues as to what's going on, and I'm just moving this worm slow, picking it up and dragging it real slow. I'm watching that line to see any jumps. I do feel like I'm going to get bit though on that Bronco blade. Just enough wind here to keep things interesting, and we don't have that direct sun that we did when I left the house, so that is gonna make things work much better in my favor, especially if I'm hoping to get them to chase. You know, weather's been crazy though, so yeah, I have to take that into consideration, that could mess everything up. What was that? All right, it's cooler than I thought out today. I'm not going to lie. I think we're gonna cover some more water. I'm not gonna marry this spot, but I thought I got a bite. Maybe I'm imagining things. It's a possibility. But we're gonna switch back to our moving presentation, and we'll go ahead and give her a go. See what we got. It's like a little soft, like a little sludgy. This sandy little bottom right here. Yeah, we got some grass. We found some grass. Nope, that was grass right there for sure. This is crazy shallow up here. That's some grass right there. This usually grows up to be a lot of pads, I believe. Yeah, I think down here in the corner usually comes up with pretty high with pads. That's some grass. That's some good grass. That's the heaviest stuff I've seen so far. There was grass though. That's pretty good grass. Might have just been some grass. If I don't get a bite here, I'm gonna go over by those docks and we'll try that. And we're rolling. Look at that. Super fancy. Just have to hold the wrong button down is, I guess, the way it works. You know what, man? It's one of those casts where you gave it a little bit too much of the sauce. And you sauced it a bit too much. Oh, there we go. That was something, wasn't it? I didn't feel a damn thing. I just saw my line move. I might go around the island that way. I haven't fished it this way in a while. Ooh, that was a bite. That was a bite. That was a pickerel. That was absolutely a pickerel. Bit my tail off. Okay, what are we gonna put on here? We want to do another easy shiner? We got him. Or do we want to throw something smaller? This is a little bit smaller. Just a little bit smaller, like 1/4 of an inch. There we go. I can throw those if this doesn't get bit. But my thought is it's just a little bit shorter, and yeah, the action is a bit different. There we go. There we go. I want to say it's a largemouth, and it is. Not too bad. I mean, not too bad in the sense that the skunk is out of the boat. I feel good about that. That's fantastic and everything, but not what we're looking for. Little tiny perch presentation. small dink largemouth. This place just delivers these by like the dozens. So thanks, buddy. And that was right on the drop, and that was out in deeper water. So that's 2 bites on this presentation. And that was right on the drop. Now that fish wouldn't have helped me at all in the tournament. Even adding additional inches, because my current largemouth comes in at just under 14, and that guy was nowhere near that. So that was a good bite. He hit pretty good. We picked him up. So we found some fish. Will we find the species that we need, though? That's the real big question. I'll bet you there's a bunch of bass beds that come up here. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That was a pickerel. That took my fucking tail. You slut. You slut. Took my goddamn tail, you son of a bitch. That was a good bite too, but I think that he hit it, and then before I set the hook, I think he fucking let go, and I think he bit down on the fucking tail. That was shitty. It happens. I mean, half of the game with catching this different species is just making yourself available to them and just trying to track them down. And the only way you can track them down is by covering water. Is that grass? Yeah, that was grass. There we go. Oh, and he fucking choked it. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Oh my God. He was probably right about the same size as that other largemouth that I have on the board. So again, we're not doing anything good for the tournament, but I thought I felt a bite, but then I was like, I feel like I was just going through some grass. And then something told me to just set the hook, and I just leaned into him, and he was on. But yeah, I mean, he choked that. That hook was so far down in his mouth. Not in his throat at all, but... And then he just kind of flailed right off, so... I clearly didn't jack him hard enough to keep him there, but... So we're going to go ahead, we're going to open this back up. And again, we're just gonna cover water. You know, name of the game. You know, and it's these conditions. They're not really loving a blade. I haven't gotten a bite on the Bronco blade, that was, to be perfectly honest, that would be ideally what I'm trying to throw. But there's more subtle presentation, less action, super duper natural looking presentation. Hold us right here for just a quick second so I can cover this point. I'm actually going to make a cast going parallel to this bank right here down, just to see if there's anything along this. Another one of these just slow rolling. Oh. There we go. There we go. Different fish than what just hit me. It's a decent fish. Well, it's a fucking snot rocket. There's a bigger one though, so this guy could play for the derb. There we go, buddy. Boom. Okay, I'm just gonna take out the board. I hope this is all getting on camera. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let's get this guy out of the net. You know what, dude? I have to put you in the fucking live well. And here's why. I don't have my identifier on me. I don't. Do I have a piece of paper? Do I? That would help. I don't think I do, so I gotta put it on my hand. I gotta look it up. I think it's DHD7. I gotta make sure though. I'm right, it is DHD7. So, me being the consummate prepared angler, I have to write my identifier on my hand and spike it marker. All right, what's going on here? Man, it's just such a mess. I'm gonna handle this shit. You son of a bitch. That's a good sized fucking pickerel. Come on out. Get this guy out. All right, that was an absolute train wreck. Now let's measure this guy. There we go. Hopefully he's worth it. Oh yeah, dude. He's absolutely worth it. Hey, would you chill the fuck out? Honest to God, I'm gonna release you. You're an 18. Yeah, you're an upgrade. You're an upgrade, 100%. You're an 18, almost an 18 and 3/4. There you go, buddy. You're good to go. Swim off. Okay. Let's go ahead and submit that. And that was just a slow roll. An absolute shit show. I thought that was a bigger bass. I thought that was a bigger largemouth. 100% I did. Ooh, that was another tap. It's always tough because you don't want to leave fish to go find fish. You know, they say that's the golden rule. There we go. There we go. There we go. Another dart, I think. Oh, another Larry. Another. And this is a spot where, man, these are just a dime a dozen. Hook fell right out of his mouth. There we go. Another largemouth. Peace, buddy. And that's what it was. It was just slow rolling. I didn't even let it sink. And it just... So let's see what we can do. If we can pick some more off. I mean, we've found fish. There's fish stacked up over here. We had multiple largemouth bites, multiple pickerel bites. We've put one of each in the boat. You know, let's see if we can filter through more of these fish. We'll see if we get one more bite and it's no good. We'll give it 5 more casts after this. We'll get another 5 casts. If we don't get bit in 5 casts, we'll move on. If we do get bit and it's not a different species, I think or a big size upgrade, I think we'll move on. So we'll play it by ear and we'll see about what's gonna play. But we've put ourselves on a good spot. So this is cast 2. So they're definitely eating it, moving. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something of a significant... There we go. There's another bite. another largemouth. This might actually be a better one. Yeah, oh yeah. Another Larry. It's about the same. For a second, when I saw this guy, I thought, oh, it might be a smallie. But alas, I was wrong. Right dead center in the mouth, too. Dead center. You know, I mean, they look healthy. There's just too many of them. You know, that's the problem. And these fish, this guy right here is about the same size of what I've got entered in the Durban. He's not going to do anything for me, so thanks for playing, buddy, but better luck next time. All right, so that was another one. We caught a bunch. They're not the right fish. We're going to move on. We're going to move on to go around the front of this point. And we're going to do it at a pretty good clip. It's fucking... Yeah. So I wanted to take my hat and glasses off to get a little bit of sun because I'm starting to get that weird fisherman's tan on their head. You know, the raccoon eyes and such. Anyway, I took my hat off, took my glasses off, and I went to take the mic off of my hat. And I went to go clip it on my lanyard right here. And as I was doing so, I was lazy and didn't take the mic off of the clip and put it in my pocket. And as I tried to open the clip up, I dropped the mic in the water. Fuck. Yeah, this one ended weird. Kind of sucked, but I have to admit, I am really excited that the mic did work so well in this video, the way that I had really kind of hoped it would. Kind of did everything I needed it to do, and it's a shame it's now at the bottom of the pond. But the good news is I did already order the replacement for it, and surprisingly, it's not a super expensive thing to replace, so something to keep in mind if I ever run into this situation in the future. Just have to make sure that I'm careful with the mics while I've got them on the water. Anyway, didn't catch any other fish on this outing while I was out. This was about the last bit of bank that I was able to kind of follow along before I had to go and, you know, do adult stuff and you know, be a functioning member of society. So, had to call it a day. Really appreciate you guys for checking out the channel, and I'm really excited about what 2025 has to offer as far as fishing adventures go in the very, very near future. Got a big trip out to Lake St. Clair. That's on the agenda, and a lot of video stuff is going to be going on with that, and stay tuned for that. If you enjoy what's going on here on the channel, make sure to subscribe. Like this video if you like it. Make sure to jump in the comments if you have any questions about baits I was using or anything like that. And I'm kind of an open book as far as, you know, sharing my information and doing the best that I can with it. Appreciate you guys more than you know. Check out the Jigs and Bigs podcast,
And we will see you guys with more quality fishing content right here with Jigs and Bigs. Take care and have yourselves a great one.
All new for 2025. Nationwide slot limit derbs. Every single month.
Catch as many 12 to 17 inch black bass as you possibly can in an 8-hour window. Have a lot of fun and maybe win some money. Fishing from a boat, a kayak, or even the bank, they're all okay here. More info and full rules are available on Fishing Chaos. Get registered right now. The first event is Saturday, April the 19th.